Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Michael King. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And that one wrapped foul. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Now 1-1.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Giants 0. Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And our starting pitcher here today, Jordan Hicks. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that's down. A base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Yastrzemski hustles it back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Smash that one through the yard. It makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth.
1-0.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Bogarts, the lead runner at second. Tatis at first with no outs. Hicks picks over. Bogarts dives back. The pitch. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Popped up left side, and the infield fly is called.
Batting 4.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, the sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, they almost feel like
base hit into the outfield. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Luis Campusano. At the belt and fires. To the right side, Estrada. Tosses to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
The left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Profar gets a piece there. Runner at third, 2 away. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, Matthew Batten.
1-0.
Oh, right to the backstop. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Profar on at second with 2 down. That one ripped. Base hit coming home. He will score. It's 5-0.
He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Left-hand hitter waits.
That's
and
ball.
Another ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Runner on the go. In the air to left down the line. Slater in pursuit. And that is that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting fifth,
Michael Conforto will climb in.
Michael Conforto.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a ground ball to first. Cronenworth. And they put the tag on him for the out. Now it's Matt Chapman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Couple of singles back to back. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And here it comes. Foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting ninth.
Now Marco Luciano. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
One strike.
This to third. Throw over to Cronenworth. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
The second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
Hicks back to work. On the line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it.
Bogaerts on the go. In the air out to center. Yastrzemski on the move. Yastrzemski grabs it on the run. Man at first, Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1 so far. Bogaerts on the go. And that one hit to first. Wait, takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Manny Machado up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Lifted in the air, right center field. Conforto makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants 1. Back here in San Diego, on to the third inning. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And the right-hander back to work. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
The batter, the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
And there's the strike. And a foul ball. The punch out there. Now 2 away.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop. And a pitch. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him. And not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Bounce to the right. Over to first.
He's out.
And a quick out, number 1.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. The other way, and it's caught for the out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants 1. Start of the 4th, and now the DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win. All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Chapman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, and 2 now. There it is. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Matthew Batten. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Batten goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That one the other way. Hauls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hammer, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, save.
Well, I'm sure that still raises a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field. Moving under this one. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next to the Padres,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. Pitch out, but no action. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around third.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Mason Black.
Now
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Manny Machado. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Padres 7 and the Giants 1. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. And the pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Cronenworth throws on to first. 1 away here in the 5th. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's the strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out. And up next for San Francisco, Marco Luciano. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. The Padres up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasted any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. They're down 7-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner takes off. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That misses. 1-0.
1 ball.
Kim takes his lead at third with 1 away. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. Profar gets a piece there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. He makes the grab. That is the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We're through 5. It's the Padres 7 and the Giants 1. Back here in San Diego, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Lamont Wade Jr. The right-hander back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Estrada, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses. Now 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up
puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres and the Giants 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Here's a rocket out to left. Slater hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So the San Diego batting order turns over, and here is Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts,
1-0.
who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Luciano slings it across. Bogaerts retired.
Now batting, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. Tatis runs. Now a screamer into the outfield. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that's the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and they're on top 7-1. New inning getting started. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Jorge Soler. King back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 1 for 2. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in a division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Here's the 0-2. Got it. 2 gone now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the tradition.
Bottom of the 7th, and now it's Manny Machado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Just missed.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
It gets down, a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Campusano. Black, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. And that one in the air center field. And it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough.
And now here is Matthew Batten.
Matthew Batten.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Kicks and deals. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Marco Luciano. Here comes a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Settles under this one and makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. So here's Wade now.
Wade Jr.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Estrada stands in now and watches strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Out to short. Ken with the throw to first. And that is the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Padres 7 and the Giants 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. The wind of the pitch. Line drive and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Xander Bogart.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Now a chance for Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the
now a high fly ball out to left center. Puts it away for the out. Here's Machado.
Third baseman, number
Listen, there's
13.
absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Swung on, belted. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they now lead by 9.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Put a really
So Luke Jackson gets the call. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Luke Jackson.
And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
0-1.
Machado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Bounced up the middle. Luciano fires over to first. Now they get the out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Number 73 getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The other way. That's a hit. Now a long throw home. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. Jurickson Profar, the next up for the Padres. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off left side. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 on, 2 outs. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2 outs. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. The pitch. And another ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Popped up first base side. Wade under it. And the inning is over. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 10 and the Giants 1. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the start of the inning. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Mike
and a pitch.
Yastrzemski.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Splits the plate, and the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. 1 up, 1 down.
He's out.
So up next, Jorge Soler. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
No.
Just missed.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That one just misses, and that's ball 2.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
That's ripped to right down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 1 out left for the Giants. And up next for the Giants, Michael Conforto. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then
swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.